between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 New York Yankees.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Martin Roland Smith gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Stepping up now, Jonathan Villar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
Pitch 107.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is pulled into right, and the Orioles have their first hit of the season.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment. See if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Into the box, Gino Palmisano, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Here it comes. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Fouled off. The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone.
Ladies and gentlemen, a reminder that for the most informative.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 pitch. Locks him up for strike 3. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the big power bat of Mark Trumbo. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. Orioles kept off the scoreboard. Yankees coming to bat in the first. You're watching MLB Network. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them. All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And I want to talk about shortstop Alcides Escobar. This guy's a premium defender. He's been that way his whole career. A former World Series champion. The ability to go up the middle and to the backhand with a strong arm.
The 0-1 on its way. To the left side, but it's well foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Heath Saunders. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Palmisano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, Scotty Hayward.
Next for New York, Scotty Hayward. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Right side, but it's well foul. The 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're...
Oh, and he misses it. Throwing to second. Around second now and headed for third. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he is in there. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Scotty Hayward has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
1-1. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's 1 for 5. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Hayward at third with 2 away. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Ready with the 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Stanton has a read on it. One away.
Batting 6, the right fielder, number 24.
Ready now for Baltimore, DJ Stewart, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Bounce towards the second baseman. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting 7, the first baseman.
Here's Chris
19.
Davis now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball, just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
2-2 the count. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Aaron.
First pitch on its way. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back, the center fielder just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Everybody in the park, including me, was wondering if this thing was out of here when it left the bat.
Well, Matt, I thought it definitely had the height. It just didn't have the distance. The outfielder gives it a great effort, but it's just out of his reach. But he does get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a double.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Now the 2-0. The count now at 2-1. The 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Just keeping him close. Judge, the runner at third with no outs. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mancini is in pursuit, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Nino Reese has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Runners on the move for second. And a step off. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. A 1 pitch on its way. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Austin Romine.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Austin Romine. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Palmisano coming on. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D, where you get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In now, Justin Robinson, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Digging in for his second at-bat, DJ LeMahieu. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Looking to minimize the damage here. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Runner's on his way to third. And he steps off. And he's safe. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And a relay to the plate. And it's not in time. He's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
The right fielder, number 14.
Now at the plate, Scotty Hayward. He reached on a single in his first try. Davis has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Stepping into the box, Renato Nunez. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. In the air to center. On the move is Stanton. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 9.
So stepping in, Jesus Sucre. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Torres backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now that.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. 0-1 the count. And now pitch on the way. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Number 99.
First delivery to him on the way. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one. A base hit in his first trip. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Palmisano is after it. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. The relay throw. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game. And he is into second base with a 2-run double.
Number 28.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now. So digging in now, Justin Robinson. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu on the move again from first. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs. Striding in once again, Gino Palmisano. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Skied into very shallow right. Hayward is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
1 out now in the Orioles' 4th, and up next will be the shortstop, Alcides Escobar. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Hayward. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Mark Trumbo now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Line drive to center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Third baseman.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Heath Saunders, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
The center fielder, number 27.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right side, hit hard. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Eric.
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone.
Wow, grand slam on opening day. That's got to feel good. Can't get off to a better start to your season. They're going nuts in the dugout, and I don't blame them. This could be an omen for great things to come from this guy and this squad.
And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. On he pops it up. Davis ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down. Digging in once again, Austin Romine. Runner in scoring position with Sagan. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Standing in now, Justin Robinson. Sucre is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleed. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat, and while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Number 24.
In now for the O's, DJ Stewart comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Torres picks it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 19.
So striding in, Chris Davis. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1-1 the count to Chris Davis. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, and he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go DJ LeMahieu. He singled his last time up, heading out towards shallow right. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play.
I'm not sure what else the manager or pitching coach need to see, Matt. He obviously doesn't have his best stuff, and the longer he stays out there, the bigger the hole he digs.
So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Scotty Hayward. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Nunez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Giancarlo Stanton now. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Lifted in the air to center field. Palmisano moves over, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave. And here's Renato Nunez. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
The 1-1 pitch doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Two and 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in, Jesus Sucre. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. LeMahieu is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Jonathan.
Standing in, Jonathan Villar. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Alcides Escobar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Orioles strand a couple. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Aaron Judge.
First delivery to him on the way. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
David Hess gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Ready now, Torres, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. And he fouls this one off. Reese at third with nobody out. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
The catcher,
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Romine. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Line to the right side. Stewart has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. Hit hard, but foul. Don't want to forget about him. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. A man on third with 2 down. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back here in the Bronx. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are.
Mark Trumbo.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses. And a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Trey Mancini, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Trey Mancini is the 2nd out in the 7th inning. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. Adam Ottavino is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Ottavino.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Now in the box, DJ LeMahieu, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Heading out towards shallow right. Stewart has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. Digging in now, Heath Saunders, who comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Palmisano moving in. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 14, Scotty Hayward.
Digging in, Scotty Hayward. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Hard hit at third. BR at the bag, and that retires the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one. Stepping into the box, Chris Davis. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Renato Nunez is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Judge going back on it. Gone. Big dog's gotta eat. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Jesus Sucre swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. So the 9-hole hitter comes through with the base hit, and that brings up the top of the order now with nobody out.
The batter, number 2.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
In now, Jonathan VR, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen? And that's through, a base hit.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Gino Palmisano becomes the first out of the inning.
Escobar.
Chad Green is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
57, Chad Green.
He's set and the pitch. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and they're going to chip away some more as this is down for extra bases. Sucre is on his way home. Now the relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. It's there, and he's out at the plate for a double play. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Home half of the 8th. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge bats with a homer and 2 doubles to his credit. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Aaron Judge becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Heading out towards shallow right. Stewart moving in, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Runner goes for third, and the runner back. Throw won't get him. And the runner's coming home. And a step off as the runner breaks for the plate. And he scores on a daring steal of home. Standing in now, Torres. As he drives a liner to right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
The catcher, number 28.
Ready for another chance? Austin Romine. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball.
The batter, number 35.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Robinson. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Justin Robinson goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Left side, backhanded. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Keith Saunders. This is line to left. Mancini will get there, and he puts it away to So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Fouled off. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Now batting, left fielder.
Striding into the box, Trey Mancini. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 0 for 4. And he gets ahead 0-1.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
And there's ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Heading after it is Judge. He's there and records the first out. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, DJ Stewart. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And with the big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Popped him up. Romine moving to his left. And no one will get this one. Baltimore down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
15-2 the final tally here. New York took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Martin